I'd be embarrassed too, getting stared at like that.
Forgive me. My name is Welt Yang. I'm one of the crew members on the Astral Express. I believe you've met my colleagues.
Welt.
Is there something about my name?
First, don't you want to know my name?
I already do, Miss Acheron. You're a prominent figure in Penacony.
What are they saying about me?
Some claim that you're the real culprit behind these murders, that the Annihilation Gang's tragic fate at the banquet was a result of your blade, and that you're now attempting to unleash another bloodbath on Penacony.
The Annihilation Gang.
Ifrit of Everflame Mansion.
Tragic fate. That Duke turned his dying body to flames and sacrificed his life as a martyr. He was a determined and heroic pathstrider. Not even a villain should be disparaged like this. And what's more, there were plenty of suspects invited. Do they really think that a blade is more dangerous than that black hole you're wielding?
Keen intuition. Not even the family managed to point out the truth behind this cane. So you must surely know, Miss Acheron, that peering into a black hole is not a wise move. As a potential threat, your knowledge of us has reached uncomfortable depths. Reveal your true identity and intentions. Otherwise, brace yourself for gravitational disintegration.
That shouldn't be necessary. But if it makes the Nameless feel less defensive, I'll be happy to abide. Believe it or not, Galaxy Ranger, Acheron, those are the names I go by to this very day. My trip to Penacony is solely to fulfill an old, final request. I'm here for the Watchmaker's legacy. And that's it. I think I've been honest enough.
Still unwilling to reveal your true identity?
It's not that I don't want to. It's just that I can't. I've come so far, and I can't sum up all of that in just a few words. Everyone has their own unspeakable past. Secrets that they don't want to be revealed. And I won't be asking any more questions, such as why the Astral Express is roaming around the cosmos with a Stellaron on board. Is she okay? That memo keeper didn't do anything, right?
She's fine. Let's just stick with the topic. Gaining my trust depends on how much you're willing to reveal.
I've run around many different Penacony dreamscapes just to try and find that legacy. And during this period, I came into contact with quite a few guests. In the process, I gradually came to realize the secret of Penacony may be closely related to the Trailblaze. That's why I've come to ask for your help. I don't have enough proof yet, but I'd like to speculate something. The source of all tragedy lies within the family. If you could trust me, we could find the proof to support this claim together. Mr. Yang, I think you've come to the same conclusion, haven't you?
Let's leave it at that. For now, I'll choose to believe that you bear no hostility. Share your findings with me, and me alone. I don't want vague conjecture to interfere with other people's judgments before we find solid proof.
By the way, would you like something to drink? Before we go, how about 2 cups of Wake the Heck Up? No, 4 cups. Because the conversation coming up will last forever.
I've been watching her closely for a while now, and the first invitation was in the banquet hall of the hotel. She just sat in one corner, keeping silent, chugging down a couple cups of Wake the Heck Up. I told her it's a pungent, bitter beverage, not the taste of sweet dreams. Only for people allergic.
Really? But I don't taste any difference at all between them.
The guest rooms are charmingly minimalist. An aesthetic you share, Miss Acheron. It's a cinch. This music box. The invitation received by the Annihilation Gang. There are latent memories that linger on it. You see, memories of you are not yours alone. They travel in other people, other things. I know much, and I can predict even more. With some help, the Annihilation Gang, that band of desperados who all disappeared,
shall be met by annihilation.
There it is. It's hazy, but it's Ifrit's voice. The other one is This is the residual memory from when the invitation was first delivered. They were abruptly interrupted. Then...
they sought refuge in a land of sleep, merely wishing for undisturbed rest, away from the storms. Children of the Flame, this marks your rite of passage.
She won't be necessary. I alone am enough.
When have thou, on the path of destruction, feared?
the Everflame Mansion has set out on a journey. Those poor people, they have no idea what lies in wait ahead of them. Memory recovery is going well, but slowly. She'll be here soon, and time is short. There's nobody else. What happened? The memory after that is blank. How is that possible? This music box fell into Acheron's hands, and she brought it to Penacony. That's a fact, and that's how it should... It's like it's been erased.
Who are you? Who are you?
It's... No. Is this not a memory?
Oh, a memo keeper. Do you serve the Garden of Recollection? Or the Cremators? My name is Constance. A pleasure to meet you. We were supposed to meet in Penacony and spend an unforgettable time together. But that seems unrealistic. Dahlia's not welcome on the banquet star, and I don't need a coming-of-age ceremony. And you? I know what... Want her secret? I can give it to you, and then you can enjoy the banquet for me. I wish you unforgettable memories.
Oh. A phone.
A few days ago, the IPC made, under the watchful guidance of the Marketing Development Department and in accordance with the Interstellar Peace Charter, the independent Sigonian sovereignty has hereby been established, and shall the formation of
Sigonia 4. This is why very few
Sigonia. Sigonia. Ravenous eye of the storm, land of rock, but not water. Lightning. When you took his fall, I don't. Otherwise.
Mommy! Mommy! The rain! It's raining!
Raining?
It's raining! It's true! Those outworlders weren't lying to us. They really did summon the rain. Mommy, we can leave here. We can go back home.
Back home. Darling, listen. This is the sound of rain. On the day you were born. Such a lucky child. Such a blessed child. May the goddess Gayatri close her eyes. Keep your blood. Let your journey and your schemes for welcome to this sad world.
Time to wake up, gambler.
Oh, heavens. I must have drunk too much Soul Glad.
Just as you guessed. Nobody outside knows about Robin's death. There aren't even baseless conspiracy theories.
Of course. Who could imagine that, to be honest with you? I didn't. That's why I'm convinced that there are
Then you must have heard about them. Besides Robin, there was...
2 murder cases? This murderer is a... it's just that they're... what should we do?
Incredible, Gam.
There are plenty of chip. Robin. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off.
There's no reasoning with you bunch anymore. Those below good. Those deep brave.
Spend freely.
Let's duel.
What are you looking at?
Time for a shot. Nap time.
No dirty tricks, all right? It's on me.
Honored to meet me.
That'll take me.
I hit the mark. Spend freely.
What are you looking at?
Naughty child. Nap time.
Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours!
I hit the mark.
All you stand still. Bring it on. Time's up. There's no reason those below good. Those deep brave.
It's on me.
Waiting in line for a bullet? Let's do it. There's your reward.
Time for a shot. Nap time.
The gap is closed. Oh, good heavens.
Indeed.
Oh, Doctor, you're huge. It's me. Oh, actually, I think we can. Oh, fine. Let's find a way to open the door.
I am an oak soldier. I am an oak soldier. I will be here to guide you through the tour of the base model. Happy to be of generating guide. Please wait patient. Found the nearest check-in spot. Please look behind me. A capsule machine model.
What's up with that? Now the family's toys are trying to frame me? I didn't do a thing to it, Doc. Oh, capsule machine. So, I was right. These models have interiors that look exactly like the real buildings. The only difference is that no one lives in them. Funny that Sunday puts a miniature that makes him seem like a giant by comparison, right where he can see it first thing in the morning. Insecure much? Sure, I'll play along. Spend freely.
Time for a shot. Nap time.
It's on me.
That'll take. Time to twirl. Time to twirl. Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours!
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off. Watch your head. No dirty tricks, all right? Spend freely.
Waiting in line for a bullet? Let's duel! Time's up!
Time to twirl! Nap time.
Remember this. When it's time to shoot.
Oh, one of the fragments flew upstairs. I'll need to use the pinball machine to flick myself up there. But it's tough. Doc!
There's no need to yell, I can hear you. The pinball machine must be hidden somewhere in the hall. Finally, a moment of peace.
I'm asking questions. Answer me. 0 points.
All of you stand still.
You fool!
That hurt.
Your answers? Just
Don't worry, this one's on me. Bring it on.
Nap time. Time to twirl. Time to twirl.
I'm asking questions.
Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours!
Answer me.
Time to twirl!
Don't worry, this one's on me. Let's duel. Time's up.
What are you looking at? Naughty child.
For the theater of mediocre. Your answers? Just 0 points.
Time to twirl!
Bring it on.
Time to twirl! Nap time. Time to twirl!
I'm asking questions. Sayas Perkibi. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood. Freedom!
Time to twirl!
0 points!
Time to twirl!
Freedom!
Don't worry, this one's on me. Let's duel. There's your reward.
Time to twirl!
Your answers? Just 0 points. That's it. Pleasant moments of solitude are always fleeting.
Oh, you're back. Just... Thanks, Doc. Oh, Ratio, you should come in here and take a look. The view here is breathtaking. Honestly, you could easily squash me with just a pinch.
If that is your wish, I will do so without a moment's hesitation.
All done. Piece of cake. I'll just play it by ear. There are only 2 kinds of bargaining chips when dealing with people.
Looks like sincerity isn't in your dictionary.
Am I not sincere enough? There's no need to emphasize, and I'll help him find—
On what basis do you believe he's incapable, necessitating the delegation to someone from a rival faction? The IPC?
Simple. Because that murderer could very well be a traitor hiding inside the family. That was just an excuse, good doctor. There's something wrong with that woman, and we need someone who can keep her in check. Moreover, I need to know her identity. If I'm lucky. She could be an important pawn, and it's good to have more helpful friends when dealing with this matter. But honestly, the murder case is likely unrelated to her. I believe my standpoint. There's a rat in the family. Otherwise, why would Mr. Sunday arrange a private meet? We'll see. If the chance of winning—
Ah, the charming audacity. To think that you, of all people, might emerge victorious, dear gambler.
3 chips are enough. All or nothing.
It seems my puzzles are too effortless for you.
I appreciate your words. And I see you put a lot of effort into welcoming me, Mr. Sunday.
Well, this isn't an invitation, but a summoning. Before we speak, I need to test your character. I imagine this knowledgeable doctor friend of yours has been of great help, yes?
Certainly. You ought to know this better than I do. He's all—
Yes, the doctor has assured me of your noble character. He considers you, like himself, a virtuous person who can be trusted. I have come to know you very well as a person, Mr. Aventurine. You're diligent, generous, and willing to cooperate. The fact that you succeeded in overcoming many obstacles just to meet me gave me the reason to believe in your wisdom. But there's one thing I must ask you. That is, you've used your wisdom at the wrong place to meet the wrong person and put yourself in a situation where you shouldn't be.
You don't look too well. Am I making you anxious? If not, then it means I'm on your side.
If I wasn't mistaken, you'd just made a serious accusation against the family.
No, you weren't mistaken. For depravity is creeping in. There's no need for us to be evasive. Let's talk about your sister. Your sister's talent is unrivaled in the world of show business. As you know, her voice has been out of tune since she returned to Penacony. What's more, who could be responsible for this? Many suspect the culprit is among the outsiders, but I know you hold a different. Now your noble status has become a shackle, preventing you from apprehending the murderer and avenging your sister's death. You're feeling anxious but don't worry. I'm
immensely honored by your concern for me, Mr. Aventurine. Since you're so selfless and generous, I believe you wouldn't ask for anything in return, would you?
Well, naturally, you wouldn't incur any loss from this. I just want to reclaim what is mine. My liberty and the personal items.
The box in which the cornerstone is...
That's right.
Cornerstone. I've heard it's a treasured asset of the Strategic Investment Department. A sacred stone that seals the Preservation Emanator. Granting for an object so precious, it probably...
Well, I'm sure you're aware of the high level of...
Mr. Aventurine, when you are out and about, do you always make adjustments to your appearance? Your tie should be on the center line. Your shirt must not protrude from your...
Of course.
But I don't, because it's not appropriate to do so in public. You should make sure everything is presentable and in... I'm not the kind that takes risks. The cornerstone must be in the custody of the family.
No room for negotiation.
Please, don't let me turn you down twice.
Sure. The gift money is good enough. I suppose you wouldn't mind that. After all, a merchant can't function without a bargaining chip.
You compromised quicker than I thought. Unfortunately, it's a gambler that needs a bargaining chip, not a merchant. I can give you your gift money, but before that, I want you to tell me. The fact that you can decisively forsake the box you asked for, what exactly is stored in it? Oh, triple-faced soul, please sear his tongue and palms with a hot iron, so that he will not be able to fabricate lies and make false vows.
What have you done?
Under the light of the harmony, all wickedness is revealed. Implore them to shed their light, and I'll ask you questions on their behalf. Next, you have 113 seconds to prove your innocence and gain...
And if I refuse to answer?
You can try, and we'll see if the harmony rejects you. Question. Do you own a cornerstone?
Yes.
What a simple answer. You, too, understand that idle chatter leads only to poverty. Did you hand over the cornerstone to the family when you entered Penacony?
Yes.
Does the cornerstone you handed over to the family belong to you?
Yes.
Is your cornerstone in this room right now?
Yes.
Is your memory free from any kind of tampering or deletion, encompassing but not restricted to the techniques of the Garden of Recollection?
Yes.
Are you an Avgin from Sigonia?
Yes. You even know about that?
Do the Avgins have any ability to read, tamper with, or manipulate one's own or another's mind?
No. Does it matter?
Do you love your family more than yourself?
Yes.
All the Avgins were killed in a massacre. Am I right?
No.
Are you your clan's sole survivor?
Perhaps.
Do you hate and wish to destroy this world with your own hands?
Don't know.
Interesting. Now, the final question. Can you swear that at this very moment, the Aventurine stone is safe and sound in this box?
Of course.
Looks like we can get an answer. Open it, Mr. Aventurine. It's your last chance to defend your honor. Please. Are these what you're looking for? Since you came as promised, learned doctor, does this mean that you are willing to take the side of the family in this farce?
What makes you think you can convince me?
I've heard you haven't enjoyed Mr. Aventurine's company. I also understand that you're an avid learner who sees the pursuit of knowledge above all.
In that case, you ought to realize that a competent scholar knows their position and wouldn't forsake more vital matters for the sake of petty pride.
If you agree to assist the family, I'll share our research findings on the Stellaron. You must be quite aware that, besides the family, no other faction is willing to share such information.
Cut to the chase. What do you need from me?
I need Mr. Aventurine's comprehensive plan.
Haven't you confiscated his cornerstone? You can't expect a featherless bird to take flight.
But I've also heard the 10 elites in the Strategic Investment Department have united, progressing together in the interests of the IPC.
You'll have to speak more clearly than that.
The cornerstone, which Mr. Aventurine surrendered. Was it really?
You question whether he would entrust you with someone else's cornerstone. The 10 Stonehearts aren't as united as you think. Cornerstones are significantly more precious to them.
But you know that he's a crazed gambler. The more vocal he is about it, the more cautious I must be.
I never imagined someone would share his way of thinking. Honestly, you should see a shrink. Bring it. The box containing the cornerstone is unique, and only IPC senior staff and related members can access it. But I happen to be among them.
I appreciate it.
Unfortunately, your guess is correct.
The golden stone. Its color and glow are similar to that of Klepoth's body.
This is the very ruse he intends to use to fool you. He won't reveal to you that the 10 Stonehearts chisel their own will into the cornerstones, granting them an unparalleled. And this golden stone is also known as a topaz, not a venturine. And it belongs to Topaz. So, do you wish to confront him?
Not at the moment. I'm more interested to know the location of his cornerstone.
The safest place somewhere you'd never think of. Because he never intended to hide it. In fact, that cornerstone has been in your hands from the very beginning.
I see. This bag. Mixing a cornerstone, more precious than life itself, with a bunch of worthless jewels, disguised as a gift of money waiting to be confiscated, is indeed in line with Mr. Aventurine's style.
Then he makes up some trivial excuse, downplaying the matter, and requests the gift money. This is a gamble, one he's all too familiar with, betting on your single misstep, leading to a total loss.
Learned doctor, I am grateful for your help. The family will surely reward a righteous person like you. As for the villain, I hope he retreats in humiliation. It was all thanks to your friend with a keen eye that I could add a blot of utter failure to your storied career.
Ratio, you wretch.
Finally shown your true colors, huh? Oh, and just to remind you, you currently only have 17 system hours left to live. Treasure your remaining time, and savor the delectable...
You might as well explain yourself a little more clearly.
What I performed on you just now was the Harmony's consecration. You were to show allegiance beneath the illumination of their grace. Yet you acted willfully, uttering nothing but falsehoods, transforming the consecration into a trial.
Is this what the Harmony represents? Is it built upon constraint and coercion?
You misunderstand, Mr. Aventurine. Punishment is meant for the irreverent, but I have seen your resilient spirit, and thus I offer you the possibility of a new beginning. Throughout these 17 system hours, you will be unable to escape the dreamscape or contact any of your companions. You only have 2 paths before you, and it all depends on whether you can complete my test within the... Should you succeed, you will be able to coalesce into the Harmony and be with your family. If you fail, you will suffer the wrath of the eternal Centurion and fall into an abyss of doom.
Sounds like I'm gonna end up the same either way.
I indeed do need a servant to help me uncover the evil hidden in the family from an external perspective. I will purge the evil from the inside and bring the real culprits to justice within 17 system hours. When the time comes, compare your findings with mine. If both our findings align, or if you can provide me more insights, then they will truly be able to grant you mercy and honesty.
Shameless hypocrites. You took everything from me and still demand the truth? That isn't fair. Your carnival reeks with the stench of cash. Nothing is achievable without it.
This is meant to be an act of personal virtue, not requiring the family's support. Your bag is over there. Do as you please. I believe you can trade this bag of worthless jewels for everything you need. That's what gamblers excel at, isn't it? Off you go, Mr. Aventurine. You are free. I will wait.
This meeting isn't an interrogation or a negotiation. It's an outright execution.
Why would I do that, Mr. Aventurine? I'm just wondering what a passerby who stumbled upon a scene of a murder could have found out. That's all. By the way, before you go, I have a personal...
What is it now?
Do you truly wish to bring about the destruction of this world?
Kakavasha! Where did you go? Oh, are you injured?
I got it back, sister.
You went to look for them? That's too dangerous. It's just a necklace. It's neither food nor water. We can survive without it, but I can't live without you, little brother. Promise me not to look for those catechins again, okay?
Sister, don't be afraid. The catechins are fools, but I'm smart. I played a game with them, and I won.
Won? What happened exactly? Tell me.
I made a bet with them. The two birds in the desert and me. Who will die first? I won. They suspected me of cheating, but I didn't. I won fair and square.
Of course. Of course you'd win. You've always been a lucky child. Gaiathra Triclops must be watching over you. But that's no reason to push your luck by going up against those bloodthirsty, cruel catechins. Have you forgotten how Mom and Dad... Look, this is just a necklace. But Kakavasha, you are my only family.
I'm sorry, sister. I thought you'd be happy. Because Mom left you this necklace. There'll be no next time.
It is important. But not as important as you, my dearest brother. I don't blame you, but you must remember what Mom said. Pain and poverty are the trials of Gaiathra Triclops. She has also granted us a chance. And that's your good luck, Kakavasha. Your good luck is the most precious wealth we, all Avgin, have. You're a child blessed by Gaiathra Triclops and can lead the clan to happiness. So always remember to protect yourself and never resent the pain and poverty you're going through, all right? Listen to me and swear to Gaiathra Triclops.
Okay. We'll swear to Gaiathra Triclops to protect this wealth. But sister, if Gaiathra Triclops was really watching over us, then why did she not protect Dad when he was swept away by the quicksand? After all, Dad went to the Catechins' land only to prepare for Gaiathra Triclops' offerings. And where was Gaiathra Triclops when Mom was shivering in our arms? Mom was still pleading for Gaiathra Triclops' forgiveness under her breath until the moment she closed her eyes. Sister, everyone praises me for being smart, but I don't get it. If every rainpour was Gaiathra Triclops' forgiveness and grace,
How bad were our sins? So much so that we were born in this world of death?
Excuse me, I can't seem to find any information on this artist in the Iris family archives. The photo you provided also doesn't show any matches.
Just as I thought. I'd like to ask.
Are you referring to the records when you enter the dream pool? The equipment will monitor physiological indicators such as heart rate, blood oxygen levels, and body temperature in real time. This data will be included in statistics and handed over to the family for the... I apologize. The hotel...
Armed evacuation? Boss, aren't you drunk?
What do you know? It's more efficient this way. Just don't let the director find out. Act first, report later.
Help! Help me! I spent all my year-end bonus on the snowball! I don't want my name on the department's major disciplinary notice!
Hey, check it out! That voice. Could it be the IPC workers from Belobog?
To all guests, the IPC will be conducting special operations within the hotel. Please follow the staff in charge of evacuation to the designated safe zones or compulsory measure.
I'll request a beating for you lot! You've been told not to drink during work hours. Take him back to the hotel room. I'll organize a meeting later to properly go over how this incident report should be written.
Miss Topaz? I
Unsheathing this sword without merit is to blaspheme the divine will of the Rainbow Arbiter and invite calamity.
You...
Even with your strength, if you were to cross paths with Blade, I can give you a more dignified end than dying at his hands. To die as a swordman. What say you to...
I deflected it?
I'll take, though, thank you, young man. That move was a token of my appreciation. We were fated to meet this day.
This mysterious woman also wants to... No, no matter what she wants to do with the fugitive, I have to pick up the pace.
That move...
No, I have to pick up the...
Is this some sort of artistic performance?
Is there something wrong with the way we are talking? Oh, of course. Let's discuss this.
Her again?
Oh, for the left. Miss Sparkle came to the fashion store to buy after a long time. There were 3 suspects.
Our old friend.
It's not just Miss Sparkle is based on surveillance, but...
You're...
Oh, for the left. Detective Black Swan. Exciting and romantic moment in any drama. The audience challenge. Everyone knows that the mighty masked fool Sparkle can change her appearance to look like others. And in this drama, the villain Sparkle has disguised herself as another character. So then, I put to you, which character is it? Also, if you're interested in the locked room case that the memo keeper ignored, you can try out your powers of deduction. I put lots into coming up with the puzzle, so don't let it go to waste. Thus, the masked genius Miss Sparkle has thrown down the gauntlet. All the clues are in motion. Happy hunting!
You did this, didn't you? Killing people in their dreams. Only the Remembrance has the powers to do that. You planned it out all from the start because she teased you and was pranking you. You wanted to kill her. Oh, I understand. You refused to let me go because you wanted to drag me into all of this.
There is no death inside Penacony's dreamscape. That's the promise of the family and the blessing of the harmony. Not even a memo keeper can break this barrier. There's no need to take such great pains. If you just want confirmation, I've already told you the answer, Miss Sparkle.
Miss Sparkle! Who are you talking to?
You. Sparkle has disguised herself as another character.
This? Don't jump to if you want to accuse me of being Sparkle, you have to provide the evidence. Oh, I'm afraid evidence is a little too hard to...
The hint for the final question was a little too...
Oh, you mean the locked room murder. I thought you...
All the painstaking effort that Miss Sparkle put into it. How could I ever? The key to solving the puzzle lay in 2 pieces of information put forward by the detectives. First, the large splat based on my shallow understanding. I can only draw 2 conclusions. One is that the murderer did not need to create a locked room case. But, based on the detective's description, this locked room did. That being so, the murderer seems to have no reason. As for my second conclusion, it's even more obvious still. The answer is simple. At the time, I was in such a hurry that I didn't hear the whole mystery. And so, when he learned this piece of that's why he had to rush to the crime scene as soon as. Of course, this is just a simple mind game. The answer to the puzzle, which means it's you, Mr. Sampo. I've been using this term of address, but
has anyone ever told you that you're more like a detective than a...
In my opinion, there is no difference between the two. Follow Ripple, the truth does not lie.
Exquisite reasoning, and very close to the truth. But I have another answer. Would you like to hear it?
Another answer?
The great artiste Sparkle locked herself away in her bedroom using red paint to create the semblance of spattered blood everywhere. And that was not the murderer, but rather...
What a pity. Such a pity. My dear, you were so close to the right... Miss Sparkle's body. Sparkle was disguised as... Ding-a-ling! I won!
Does Miss Sparkle's body even count as a real character?
Why not? Miss Sparkle's body appeared in all 3 of those skits just then.
It's a little bit forced, but it's fine. So, who is this Mr. Sampo, then?
Beautiful lady, I already confessed everything to you earlier on. I really didn't know a thing. I just helped a friend send a letter.
So I've been running a fool's errand this whole time.
My dear, why so serious? Haven't you been having a great time? I have, at least. You take memories, and I get joy. We get what we need from each other, seeing as we're such kindred spirits, but also such loners. Why don't you come and work with me? Ooh.
Oh? Am I understanding this correctly? A masked fool inviting me to work together?
A show of unprecedented splendor is about to be staged in Penacony. If you want to appreciate this drama, you have to stand up under that spotlight as you take the stage and watch the dancing envelop you. Come with me. This is the best seat in the house.
I don't really understand why you're so fixated on destroying family barriers. But, as I said before, a memo keeper can't help you. It's frankly above my pay grade. Also, I don't consider you a loner. Oh, I don't mean him, but rather behind you. The one who hired you to come to Penacony probably doesn't want you seek.
How did you know?
Memory is like the deep blue sea.
So, Memo Keeper, did you think you...
Why not?
My dear, I don't want to scare you. You'll know the answer sooner or later. We're just getting to know each other a little today. If you ever change your mind, come find me at the tavern. Let's go, Sampo? Sampo. Who is...
This is Bellabog, right?
I said, why not? Don't worry. Such a crude approach violates my statics of memory. So once you leave my sight, you'll be able to remember everything again. And also, I'm sorry, my dear. My dream dance partner? I've already got sights on someone else.
What a special dream this is.
Wait, let me get ready. I'm good. Let's do this. 1, 2. Say cheese. Do you have to go back already? Time really flies. I feel like going back to reality and resting too. Come on, let's say goodbye, Golden Hour.
You all right? Look at me. Calm down.
Remember what I said. You Sigonians are better off hiding in the sewers. Look at you, snooping around and sticking your nose everywhere. Is the smell of death so enticing, my fine...
Oh, it's you, masked fool. I should have guessed it. You're the imposter who appeared on TV after Robin's death, right?
I heard you got caught by the family. I gave you a clear clue. Befriend a mute. Simple and straightforward, you know? And what did you do? You messed it up and ended up as their prisoner. I told you to make friends with a mute, not become one yourself. You really let me down.
What do you mean?
You know better than I do. Who watched the little songbird that couldn't sing perish right before their eyes? You did, Blondie.
No, I mean... What did you mean by becoming one myself?
Well, it means you'll soon end up like her, unable to speak ever again. But it's a good thing if you ask me, because...
Because I'm getting closer to the truth, right?
Oh?
Why else do you think I'm handing out cheap trinkets all over the streets, fool? All part of the act. Fool's bait. The more pathetic I seem, the more likely you'll come sniffing around. So, now that I've drawn you out, will you reward me with an answer for my efforts?
Why should I help you?
Don't you want to see Penacony descend into chaos? Well, I can make that happen. I just need an answer to one question. Did you really mean Robin?
And what if I say no?
Then I'll thank you. Oh, the word no has never sounded so pleasing.
Well done. I admit I underestimated you, but what difference would it make? Let me tell you something. There were 2 mutes, but one is dead now, and the other, though he's still in Penacony, I'm afraid you'll never find him again.
Now I'm completely sure that I was on the right track from the beginning and never strayed, fool. Right now, there are only 2 things missing from my grasp. The meaning behind the truth, and the means to expose it.
How impressive. That's quite a fancy way of saying I haven't learned anything.
Not exactly. I've gathered enough clues to prove its existence, and that's enough for me. As for the answers to my questions, I'll find them within 16.
Oh, really? Only 16 system hours? Well, let me lend you a hand. Here you go. This is my precious, mutually assured destruction button, and I have one just like it. When either of us presses it, the other and the whole of Penacony will go up in smoke. If you're really so desperate for the IPC to take over Penacony, blowing up the chessboard isn't a bad idea. Start from scratch. That's where the IPC excels, right? Just press the button when you're at your wit's end. And of course, feel free to reach out to me for my hospice care, too.
Oh, a deadly button, huh? Well, I guess the family didn't take your threat seriously at all. Otherwise, how on earth did you manage to bring it in here?
I have my own ways. That's all you need to know.
Well, I'm afraid I'll have to decline your offer. Who knows if your little gadget will actually work. By the way, I have no plans to search for the other mute friend you speak of, but it's good to hear that he's still... I'll handle the rest myself. I'll orchestrate a grand finale for the downfall of the family. And at the climax, when that time comes, go ahead, press the button, light up the sky with a magnificent fireworks display for me. Catch you later, fool.
You're still talking big, but sure, if that happens, I'll stay true to my word. Just don't let me down now, okay?
So, number 35. You're back. Like your new lucky charm.
Can a commodity code really be considered a lucky charm?
Silence! I didn't give you permission to speak, you Sigonian hound. The guys in black didn't say much, so I've no idea what you did to save your skin in that massacre back in the day. But I figured you must have had good luck, so I bought you. From now on, you and your good luck are my assets. Your first task is simple. In addition to you, I've purchased 34. Go, play a game with them. You came out alive after 2 days. It proves that you are the real deal.
You're insane.
Testing out if you're a good product.
Aren't you worried that the money you spent on me will go to waste?
I've got stacks on stacks, Blondie. The slave market is never short of self-righteous brats like you. But you look good, and that's why many customers are betting their fortunes on a scrawny brat like you. So go along now, and don't let your mask...
How much did you spend?
What?
My price. How much did you pay?
Huh. You really want to know? Well, it was 60 tanba. No more, no less.
I'll take my chances. 30 tanba. If I come back alive, you'll give me 30 tanba.
Are you trying to strike a bet with me? Oh, you've got... Yeah, sorry, but that won't do. Don't forget your place, slave. You're not qualified to be at the table. You're just a chip. A life thrown away in someone else's hands. Either you come back with more chips for your master, or you never come back. It's all or nothing. Don't embarrass me, my lucky hound.
Mr. Yang. And Acheron? The Galaxy Ranger?
Our apologies, Mr. Sunday. Nobody came to greet us, so we entered without permission. I hope you can forgive us.
But even if there's no one to greet you, you should wait for the host. Don't you agree? Even without the famous Galaxy Ranger. As far as I know, the crew has officially accepted the family's commission, so coming here will be unnecessary for you.
On the contrary, that's exactly why we're here, to ask you about the case and gather more information.
Well, since you've come with goodwill, I have no reason...
Rest assured, he hasn't figured out that we went through those documents.
While the truth remains a mystery, I'm getting close to it. I assure you that the traitor will soon...
Let's hope justice will prevail soon. With all due respect, it's in the IPC's interest to wreak havoc before the Charmony Festival, and the family has every reason to suspect the IPC's involvement.
Well, other family heads share the same suspicions as you, but in my opinion, the true murderer would never have drawn as much attention as that ambassador did. Not to mention, I personally shackled him a while ago. However, I'll give you a suggestion regarding your suspicions, Mr. Yang. You should be more cautious of Aventurine. While the wicked can't break through high walls, they can plunge their evil dagger into the heart of the righteous. He's a businessman, not some philanthropist. But right now, he's out there handing out his wealth on the streets. And he went to the Clock Studios theme park all by himself. Who knows what kind of scheme he's cooking up? While the family is dedicated to keeping our guests safe, it might be wise for you to stay alert. You never know what unexpected trouble.
According to a Pierpoint hotline tip, there was a major breakthrough in the shocking Ejhazio Aventurine case. The suspect has been arrested. This fraud case has been linked to many departments within the Interastral Peace Corporation and the Intelligentsia Guild, causing a large drain in manpower and resources, resulting in the IPC taking a massive loss.
The case's main suspect originates from Sigonia 4 and is one of the survivors of the second Kataka Abjin extinction event, who does not carry an interstellar refugee travel permit. As per Strategic Investment Department Head Diamond's sentiments, the IPC has appropriately relocated the suspect in the spirit of the Charter and will continue to conduct further investigations as to the motive.
What pretty eyes. Tell me, do they shine in the dark?
Well, if they did, I'd sell them in a heartbeat.
You don't know how many people long for your eyes to be closed forever. As a servant, you should not resist your master. Yet, no lawyer has the audacity to defend you. Perhaps you ought to represent yourself.
Not difficult, but definitely pointless.
You're pretty confident on your eloquence. Did you also think that when you lied to the Intelligentsia Guild?
Ask and you shall receive. You wanted the perfect construction material. All I did was offer a possibility. It was just a small wager. If your luck holds out, the IPC will dig something up from the golden sands of Ejihazo. Maybe even the Sand King's remains. Pity your luck has run out.
I'll admit that. What I'm more curious about, though, is why such a grand scheme failed to benefit anyone in the end.
Madam, I already have what I want. To be brought before you for the next high-stakes gamble.
Then let's talk about the second gamble. Tell me, what are...
My life. I bet you won't send me to the gallows.
What do you want, then?
I want your Lenore to meet with me. I have something to say.
And then what?
I want cash.
It can't be that.
It is that simple. 30 tanbas. The remainder of my market. With this money, I'll climb to even greater heights than you. Grasp even more riches than you. I wager you won't give me this chance. Which is why you should call him here.
Interesting. A pity Diamond won't see you. No one gets to see him. From here on out, I am Diamond's representative. You're wrong. 30 tanbas. I'll give you that. And much more than that. Wealth, status, power, Kakavasha. A good name, but unfortunately destined to be buried in the dirt. You, though, you deserve. Go. Pick the clothes you like. Then choose your desired identity. And then use them. What may your plans never suffer failure.
Life is like a long-term investment. Those who choose correctly, do the correct things, reach the correct outcomes, and show the world their value. People can't always make the right choices in their lives. But luck has always been on my side. I've never lost. Is it because Gayathra blesses me? If that's the case, she must also be looking upon me right now. But what then? Even if I overcome this difficult trial, what would come next? What awaits me after this glorious gamble? An even more glorious one? Will I return triumphant with unending riches after countless successes, or will I encounter failure, never to return? I'm pretty sure you already have some ideas, lowly gambler. What? What? Am I dreaming, or have I gone completely insane? Perhaps both. Forgotten me already? When you were strapped to that electric chair by a mannequin warlord. Fine. I may be crazy, but I'm not stupid. Get out of my head, newborn of the Harmony. The Harmony? Oh, don't play the fool. It's not the first time I'm you, and perhaps even more aware of yourself than you. Of what exactly you want. You're dying. And you still want to drag a bunch of unfortunate fools with you through death's door. That's why you're here, isn't it? A grand unveiling. You really think you can pull it off? Why not? Well, you may have fooled everyone, but you can't fool yourself. I can show you. Before you're entirely gone, I'll be with you for the let's have a heart-to-heart while we walk. What exactly are you? Most people in this world spend their entire lives just to reach one outcome. And I am that. Kakavasha, I am your future. First, I'm hearing things, and now I'm seeing them. Great. Am I going to be elevated into the Harmony's Emanator next?
You have pretty eyes too. Beautiful.
Are you alone? Where are your parents?
They're in that amusement park. Papa and Mama went in first. I'm just about to go look for them. I have to go. Goodbye, mister. Hope you have a good time, too.
Those eyes. And Mama Thunga. No, it can't. There aren't any Avgens left.
Papa, Mama, wait for me.
Only on Paniconi, am I right? What are you still doing here? Well, you've known all along. The family truly showed leniency to everyone who came seeking help. Why would there be a need for such high walls and deep? However, people don't see it like that. Especially since the flavor of the dream syrup is so alluring. You will receive no charity on Paniconi. And rely, which is why, once you step into the hotel, you remove your high hat and beg everyone you come across. Well, when you put it like that, even Ratio's a teeny peacock analogy sounds pleasant. Well, you know how rare it is for me to give you the straight dope. So listen while you can. It's good timing that you mentioned the doctor. I'm especially fond of what you and he have in common. The conspiracies, calculations. So when everyone thinks this way, who would even suspect that it was another trap you've meticulously devised? Go on. Tell me I'm right. You know who you really are, Mr. Cavalier Gambler. uptight, overcautious, massive inferiority complex. You want so much, you're still so afraid of losing. They only see your big bets, your bravado, the full house, the straight flush. They don't know the other. It's a heck of an act. No wonder the tavern sent you an invite. You're a natural kid. You don't stop at fooling the audience, you fool yourself too. Well, the best way to prevent others from seeing your true colors is first being able to fool yourself. Of course. I know you all too well. But it's strange. Why did you decline that invitation for the preservation? Oh, I thought you knew. We're done. Either That's fine. Well, it's not going to be me, anyway.
Playing hide and seek. I'm really good at this.
When Mama said goodbye that day, how many catechins were like jackals hot on your heels? I know you won't forget that sound anytime soon. Those shrill cackles. You had to hide right under the noses of those savages. You and Big Sis. It wasn't ruined. I've always kept it. Come on. It's a rag. It's not like you can ever... Now you don't have to hide. You probably won't even deign to get your pretty outfit wet in the rain. Then your social capital has changed after all. I've never changed. On the contrary, now you're the one who does the hunting. The last round of hide and seek, and you get to be it. That child. Could he be in here? Is this a topaz? What is this doing? What? Does your cornerstone wrench out of your heart, son? I was merely curious at why it was here. Maybe that winged guy put it here. To taunt you. Just to make you realize that your painstakingly arranged magic show is nothing but a death rattle. The cornerstone's hue is the same as the radiance of Clipot's body. I've got to give it to you. I've heard a lot of baloney, but that lie deserves a prize for sheer nerve. If he were just a little bit smarter, the jig would have been up right. This is just bait. Of course. That's why Ratio's betrayal was one of the keys to your plan. I have to say, that doctor's acting was superb. Or maybe he wasn't acting at all. All the better for you. Sunday didn't become head of the Oak family by acting sloppy. He's obsessed with control. You have to give him enough detail to satisfy his meticulous nature, but not so much that he gets suspicious. Which is why you had Ratio seek him out and leak the plan on purpose. To prevent the other party from suspecting anything.
The intel you gave to Ratio was all true. He spoke the same to Sunday. Finally, Sunday took the bait, found the other cornerstone, and before you know it, everyone's distracted enough for you to steal the third stone right out from under them.
Why don't you stop rummaging through my mind?
Your mind. It's our mind. You're me, and I'm you. The best way to prevent others from seeing your true colors is to first be able to fool yourself. This is the other cornerstone in Sunday's hands. Rather beautiful green. Just like you. Tell me, what's its name?
Why are you even...
Must I do all the work? Aventurine is the stone of luck and trickery. That's what she said when you received the stone, wasn't it? This type of stone isn't rare, but its hue is very similar to a certain gem. In fact, it's often used as a substitute. And that more precious gem is...
Jade. Even Sunday can't tell the difference. Oh, looks like Jade can be substituted for Aventurine, too. Sauce for the goose.
Aventurine, Topaz, Jade. 3 elites, 3 cornerstones who, for a measly penny, offered their everything. Oh, you're even more united than the family.
As I've said before, 3 chips are sufficient. All or nothing. But will it be the former or the latter? We'll find out soon enough.
So, where's the real Aventurine stone? Take it out.
Suddenly you don't know where it is?
I just want to hear you say it. After all, it really does resemble its owner.
As you wish, then. They never went anywhere. They're right where... piled up with these cheap baubles.
You smashed the Aventurine stone before you left? Oh, just look at it. Shattered. Just like your life. Poor thing. A humble pebble coated in the most lustrous sheen. I take it back. This thing's far more precious than your life. You're absolutely clear about the consequences of doing this. Blasphemy against Clip-On's body. You think the IPC will let you get off scot-free?
Well, Diamond has always been all about results. As long as I could create value far beyond the cost, the ends justify the means. How else would the family be fooled if there was no price to pay? It doesn't matter. Even smashed to smithereens, the preservation's cornerstone can still be used. Its effect may be greatly diminished, but it's enough for me.
Now I'm really curious. Why does every step you take involve reckless risks, and the choices you prepare for yourself always come with a strong impulse for self-destruction? Do you truly believe that the greater the risk, the greater the rewards? I wouldn't have guessed you'd be so loyal to the IPC.
There is so much you don't see. Which is also why you'll never see how I'll win it all.
That is, if you can do what it takes.
We'll just have to wait and see then. The cornerstone is gone. Another illusion of the harmony. Huh?
Hello. We meet again, Mr. Pretty Eyes.
Yes. We meet again. Did you find your mother and father?
Of course! Big Sis is there too. The four of us were just playing hide and seek. I'm so happy. On our way here, Papa even brought me to see
I think you mean Phil.
Yes, that's it. Putting many drawings together and turning them into a moving wall painting. They put me, Papa, Mama, and Big Sis together, turning us into one big family. You should give it a try too, mister. You look sad. The amusement park will cheer you up.
Sure. How's that? Not a bad score, eh? Boring. Why aren't you talking?
You've piqued my interest. I'll admit that there are still aspects of you that I don't completely understand.
Well, you sound sincere this time, at least.
Well, sincerity is one of my traits that everybody likes. And I have precious few of those. Moving on. See that maze over there? I'll know everything about you before you reach the exit. Our quaint journey through this amusement park still isn't over, and I wouldn't mind.
Is this...
Oh, what's on your mind?
It's got nothing to do with you.
Do you need a hint? These are manacles on you. That man gave you your first job. You made your first pot of gold. I remember it all too well. You wrapped that iron chain around your fist, for that is the only tool you could find. Then, in that maze, you...
Shut up!
Oh, you don't wish to face your past? Unwilling to admit that your life is worth only 68 tamas. Well, from what I see, you refuse to confront it because it only proves your weakness.
How could a weak person take such daring risks?
That's right. You love the thrill of danger. But you refuse to let go of meaningless sentiments. Even in your hands, those who follow you could have become Joker cards. They're far. Why did you never consider selling it? You obviously could have lived a normal life like Big Sis that way. Looking back, that was the better choice.
Mama only left us with 2 pieces of jewelry. A necklace and a lucky charm. There won't ever be a 3rd piece.
That's what you always say, but you actually regret it, don't you? That you didn't sell them.
You can zip it if there's nothing to talk about.
I know. You must remember what Big Sis told you. You're a child blessed by Gaiathra Triclops, and can lead the clan to happiness. So always remember to protect yourself and never resent the pain and poverty you're going through. The words still ring in your ears, don't they? You're a good kid, so you definitely won't have forgotten. So, you surely won't forget how tragic her last moments of life were. How the piercing laughter behind you felt like it was drilling into your heart. Tisk, tisk. A lifelong regret indeed.
Enough! Do you not have anything better to talk about?
Oh, shut me down like a champ! Well, I guess when it comes to mind games, this isn't exactly your... I think I finally get you. Woo! You are nuts! In the end, I'll ruin this beautiful dream and create the grandest death. Well, you stuck to that start to finish. Think about it. There's a Stellaron in play, the fabulous Robin loses her voice, 2 unsolved murders, cryptic messages from a masked fool, and a chance to go head-to-head with Sunday himself. The only thing to pique your interest is one word: death. But...
We'll know when the dice fall.
All right then. Reserve a seat for me in the audience. I'm curious to see just how... If you could start over, would you still want to be the child who received Gaiathra's blessing?
It's so quiet this time. Is he finally gone? Or am I the one about to disappear? Made it out of this place.
We're going home? But I don't want to go back yet. We have to say goodbye. Did you have fun?
You're going back?
Yes. I should go home. The day's getting dark, and it's going to rain. I don't want to worry the others.
You're home. Where is it?
What a strange question. It's where Papa, Mama, and Big Sis are. In this dream. This amusement park. This beautiful dream. They really are peaceful. Yeah, but, mister, why don't you like it?
Because they're not here.
Where are they then?
I don't know.
You do know. But there's no point pressing the issue. Admit it. You're tired. We all are. Which is why we chose to stay here. Me and him. Their past and future.
How long will you stay?
Forever. We'll be with you forever in this dream. This is the greatest honor that we can offer to those who hurtle towards death. The road less traveled is less traveled for a reason. But you've never gone in any other direction. Your own life is the chip you're most eager to lay down. Always has been. You don't care who the real murderer is, and the watchmaker's so-called legacy couldn't be more boring. What you want, what you need, is to be the smooth operator, the solid gold deal maker who doesn't waste a drop of sweat, even when he's up to his neck in danger, deep inside family territory. You want to be polished up, cuffed with red-hot chains, and you'll be the closing act, the final sacrifice.
I can do it. And it will be flawless.
Of course you can. Your luck will help you at the right time. A Stellaron and an Emanator. It's that way, the IPC will earn a place at the table. And as for you, you'll just happen to slip the leash, leave the rat race, extract yourself from this endless debacle. You'll have the freedom you've always dreamed. This isn't the first time. You've been an escape artist from day one. This fiasco started with a death, and its curtains will fall on another death. Oh. So that's why Diamond chose you.
He's just after Penacony. No matter the means, no matter the price. It's not personal.
It's hard, isn't it?
Well, don't get soft on me now. What, did you suddenly grow a conscience?
Hey, I was born from yourself. I'm well aware that climbing out of the hole you've dug is basically impossible. I can't stop you from doing what you want. We can't change where you want to go.
Well, what's done can't be undone. All we can do is play the cards we're dealt and rake in as much time as possible.
Yes. Alas, people won't make all the right choices in their lifetime. luck always seems like it's on your side. You will keep winning, having never lost before, but why you? Why? If all your luck is built on the pain of someone you love, on the loss of dozens more.
Can you take a photo for me?
Sure. Come on.
How nice. Now I can see what I look like too.
Look at the lens when you're taking a photo the next time. Your expression will look more natural.
Sure, I will. Then, mister, are you going back too?
I can't leave yet. I still have a show to do.
Oh, you're about to go on stage, aren't you? Let's go then. I'll take you to the stage.
Sure.
So you're an actor? No wonder your clothes are so stylish.
I'm actually a... But I do have a show to do.
Are you the same as those men in black in the sky? But you're not wearing black.
Only ordinary employees have to wear that. My position is much higher than theirs.
Awesome. I hope I can become as good looking as you when I grow up.
Of course you can. You'll be better and stronger than me.
Behind this curtain is the grand stage. It's almost time to go on stage. Are you ready? Good luck with your show.
Thank you.
You still seem pretty nervous. Let's put our palms together. If you receive Gaiathra's blessing, you'll feel more relaxed. Putting our palms together is a simple ritual. By putting our palms together and reciting the prayer to Mama Funga, she will bless us. If you're not familiar, I can guide you.
It's all right. I know how to do it. Of course I know.
This is where we go our own way, Kakavasha. The catechins are coming.
Why? The catechins have already taken all our money, food, and they killed our parents. What more do they want?
Catechins are bloodthirsty, cruel, and insatiably greedy. They want everything only to end up with nothing. This is a trick, an act of revenge. Remember? Today is the day of the Kakava, and also your birthday. They know the Avgin will surely hold a festival today. With the aid of this rain, they will come to destroy our wagons and take everything they want. Little do the catechins know, this time we will fight back. The men in black that descend from the skies are on our side. The catechins stand no chance against them, and will surely pay for their arrogance. Without this rain, the catechins would never take action, and we would not have the chance to turn the tide.
But people will die, and you will be in danger. How is that good fortune? Why are you all doing this?
The Avgin always return their blood debts. Gayathra calls for me, while Papa and Mama are waiting for me. I must answer the call. She will bless you with good fortune and help you survive. As long as you are alive, the blood of the Avgin will never run dry. So run, Kakavasha. Do not be afraid, and do not look back. Go to the other side of the mountain. The rain will accompany you. As for us, we will reunite in Kakava's next aurora. May the goddess Gayathra close her eyes 3 times. Keep your blood eternally pulsing. Let your journey be forever peaceful, and your schemes forever concealed. Farewell, Kakavasha.
Newsflash from the Interastral Peace broadcast. The IPC Marketing Development Department spokesperson confirms that a small-scale rebellion has broken out in the unclaimed region of the insurgents are from a local clan known as Kataka, which has a long history of disdain towards the IPC. This has caused a serious negative impact to the work of the IPC's Marketing Development Department.
The clan launched a massive attack on the Avgin, who were under the protection of the IPC, resulting in 6,728 deaths and 3,452 missing. The casualties are currently under the spokesperson expresses his deepest condolences for this devastating humanitarian disaster. At the same time, delivering an important message on this matter, finally, he proclaims, the hammer of preservation will fall for all beings, regardless of life or death, regardless of race, regardless of ideology, to uphold the basic rights we inherently possess.
Kakavasha? Bye. Okay. All the actors are in place. It's time for the show to begin. This act is dedicated to you. I hope it'll be an unforgettable memory for you. Kakavasha.
By the way, before you go, I have a personal question. Do you truly want to destroy the world with your own hands?
Let's assume, just assuming now, that every time I roll the dice, there's a possibility of achieving this particular outcome. Then I would be quite happy to make that wager.
Is this Miss Acheron?
The most wondrous, most magnificent show in Penacony's and the IPC cordially invites everyone to Clock Studios.
Look, should both the performers and spectators fail to arrive, won't all of Aventurine's...
Let's get going, everyone.
Oh, I have a bad feeling. Let's waste no...
Mr. Yang. Why did you not tell your companions about my true identity?
It's just like you said, an inability rather than an unwillingness. Plus, it's a long story, not something that can be summed up. But I chose to believe you, and my trust in you stems more from my own personal judgment. I also believe that if it were their choice to make, they would make the same one.
Thank you. I'm grateful. To reciprocate. In the upcoming confrontation, if the odds aren't in the Astral Express's favor. If my meager strength is required.
We're back here again. That guy...
Not a soul. Everyone, pay attention.
Ladies, gentlemen, dream seekers, tycoons, esteemed guests of the Watchmaker and the family. Also not forgetting the nameless of the renowned Astral Express.
Astral Express, you're late. And this, unsought guest.
We've kept your appointment, Mr. Aventurine. It is customary to show your...
Oh, I will, naturally. But everyone, give it up for Miss Delaron!
Let me remind you that in all likelihood, this stage and her identity have...
Oh, no, they do. Of course they do. Otherwise, why would I work so hard to gain you? Because she's the only one who saw all 3 homicides. She...
3 homicides?
That's right, madam. The 3rd one is about to happen right now, right here. A truly grand death. You, and you. All of you are going to... You will become the personification. Oh, don't underestimate the preservation. Let me be a little clearer. I will detonate the Stellaron in you and cause a teeny, tiny bam! The entire theme park will be reduced to a
Your bluff isn't fooling anyone. If you could really do that, you would have done so earlier.
You wanna bet?
You won't do it.
Of course I can. I came from the wastelands of... But the sun could not. Have you ever heard this? Every night is... Friends, the game has... Nor do you have any... The dice are cast. Ladies and gentlemen, ready to unveil your cards? The architect's flawed stone. Of no value at all. I'm putting down the bet. I'm taking the gamble. I'm claiming the win. Oh, and fate spin the wheel. A daring gamble. Walking the brink of death for rebirth. Oh. For the Emperor Lord! All right. Let's see who has the last laugh. Let the game begin!
Bring it on, Blunder. Draw.
Is that...
Pretty good crowd today. Keep up. My tempo!
Time for a shot.
Fight it or rock with it. My music. Conquer us all!
still. There's no reasoning with you bunch anymore. There are only two kinds of people in the world. Those with a loaded gun. Those who dig their own grave.
Enemy targets detected. Oh!
Turn up the volume.
Naughty children, don't listen. Thanks for the support.
Prepare for some hard luck.
I'll contain them.
Time for...
All better now?
Ready to jam.
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Ready to jam.
Waiting in line for a boat? Let's do it. Fair and square. Fire!
Inputting commands. Whoa!
Final play coming down from a...
Remember to aim for the heart.
This song's just for you. Let's rock.
I'm guessing that wasn't for free. Draw.
Let's begin. Oh,
Let's run faster.
time to bow out.
Enough. Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Pretty good crowd today. Keep up. My tempo.
Time for savor the vigor of it.
Prepare for some hard luck.
Commencing support. I'll contain them.
You've got it.
Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music. Conquer us all.
Bring it on, Walker. Fire!
That'll take more than medicine. All better now?
I'm guessing there's no reasoning with you. There are only two kinds of people in the world. Those with a loaded gun. Those who dig their own grave.
Enough.
This song's just for you. Let's rock.
Let's do it. Fair and square. Draw. Here's your final reward.
Here comes the medicine. Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it. Thanks for the support.
Final play coming down from a roof.
Enemy targets detected. Ready for another?
Turn up the volume.
Waiting in line for a fire.
Going all in. Everything I can.
Bring it on, Walker. Draw. You're out!
Naughty children, don't listen.
I'm guessing there's no reasoning with you bunching. There are only two kinds of people in the world. Those with a loaded gun. Those who dig their own grave.
Enough.
You're a pretty good crowd today.
All better now?
Ready to jam.
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it. Thanks for the support.
Prepare for some hard luck.
All of you stand still. Let's do it. Fair and square. Fire!
Ready for another?
Time for the main. Let's rock!
Time for nap time.
Bring it on, Booker. Draw. I didn't say calibration.
Play coming down from the...
Not good. I'll contain them. Enemy data secure. Net markers active. Time for good old counterattack.
This song's just for you. Keep up. My tempo!
Naughty children, don't let it.
Fight it or rock with it. My music. Conquer us all!
You're in bad shape.
Waiting in line for a bullet. Fire!
Double blast it!
All of you stand still. Let's do it. Fair and square. Draw.
Time to bow out.
Enemy targets detected. Is that...
Pretty good crowd today.
That'll take more than medicine. Here comes the medicine.
I'm guessing that wasn't free. Haven't eaten. There's no reasoning with you, but there are only two kinds of people in the world. Those with a loaded gun. Those who dig their own grave.
Prepare for some hard luck.
Commencing support. Enough.
Waiting in line for a bullet? Bring it on, Booker. Fire!
Let's rock!
I'm guessing that wasn't
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Thanks for the support. I'll contain them.
Draw.
Let's look into this. Take everything I can.
Let's do it. Fair and square. Fire!
Turn up the volume.
That'll nap time.
Enemy targets detected. Enough.
All of you stand still. Bring it on, Booker. There's no reasoning with you bunch anymore. There are only two kinds of people in the world. Those with a loaded gun. Those who dig their own grave. Here's your final reward.
Enemy data secure. Net markers active. Time for good old counterattack.
Even on a lazy as long as people still have hope, they'll keep throwing money on the table. How small. The potential is what we are. That's what justifies the beautiful.
All better now? Thanks for the support. I'll contain them.
Final play coming down from the...
Not good.
Let's do it. Fair and square. Fire!
is just for you. Keep up. My tempo!
Savor the vigor of it. Enemy targets detected. Ready for another?
The dice are cast.
All or nothing!
Let's
empty this.
I miscalculated.
Pretty good crowd today. Let's rock!
Bring it on, Booker. Draw. There's no reasoning with you, Bunch. There are only two kinds of people in the world. Those with a loaded gun. Those who dig their own grave.
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing.
Ready to jam.
Time for a shot. You're in bad shape.
prepare for some hard luck.
Turn up the volume.
Waiting in line for a bullet? Let's do it. Fair and square. Fire!
Naughty children, don't listen. Nap time.
The dice are
Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music. Conquer us all.
You've got to keep. Time to double down.
That's it.
Oh, you stand still. Bring it on.
Enemy targets detected. Let's rock. Naughty child.
I'm guessing that was... There's no reasoning with those with loaded gun. Those who dig their own grave.
Have the upper hand.
This song's for you.
Just a little something. Think nothing.
I'm guessing that wasn't free. Let's duel.
Ready for another?
Keep up.
Oh, you stand still.
Time for a shot.
Prepare for some hard luck.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Pretty good crowd today. Turn it up. You can fight it or rock with it.
Bring it on.
Naughty child. That's better.
Ready to jam.
Waiting in line for a bullet.
Time to bow out.
Ready for another?
This song's for you. Keep up.
Down from above.
I'm guessing that wasn't free. Let's duel. Those with the loaded gun. Those who dig their own grave.
We have the upper hand. Let's rock. That's better.
I'm guessing that wasn't
Justin, just a little something. Think nothing. Thanks for the support.
Bring it on. Time's up. Prepare for some aim for the heart.
Ready for another?
Pretty good crowd today.
Time for a shot.
I'm guessing that wasn't for free. Oh, you stand still. Let's do it.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack. Let's rock. That's better.
I'm guessing that was. There's no reasoning with you. Those loaded gun. Those great. Down from above. Bring it on. There's your reward.
Even on a losing, as long as people still have hope, we'll keep throwing money on the table. The potential is what you hang on to. That's what justifies the gamble.
Just a little something.
I'm guessing that wasn't for free.
It's all or nothing! Double dip!
There's no reason in those loaded gun. Those great.
Fun play. Down. Serendipity! It's all or nothing!
Of the watchmaker and the family. Also not forgetting the nameless of the renowned Astral Express. Welcome to the Interastral
Astral Express.
We've kept your appointment.
Everyone, give it up.
Let me remind you.
Because she's...
3.
That's right, a truly great... The dice are cast. All right. Let's see who has the last laugh. Let the game begin!
Do you know who I am? Ever see a diamond this big? It's all yours.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it, or rock with it!
Come on, let's do this. Let's do it.
Pretty good crowd today.
Turn it up. What are you looking at? Naughty child. That's better.
I'm guessing that wasn't for free. Prepare for some aim for the heart.
Let's rock. Oh dear. Time for a shot.
I'm guessing that wasn't for free.
Fun play coming down from above.
Bring it on.
This song's for you. Keep up!
Honored to meet me. That's better. Oh, appropriate. Just a little something.
I'm guessing that wasn't for free. Oh, you stand still. Let's do it. There's no reasoning with you. Those loaded gun. Those great.
What are you looking at? Naughty child. Nap time.
You're right. Bring it on. There's your reward.
Prepare for some.
Pretty good crowd today.
Turn it up. Time to twirl.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it, or rock with it!
Waiting
Ready
line
to
for a
jam.
bullet. Let's duel. Oh, stand still.
Time to bow out.
Keep up.
That's better.
I'm guessing that was free.
Down from above.
Those look good. Those deep brave.
Time for the main event. Let's rock.
Honored to meet me.
Time for a shot.
How appropriate.
Just a little something.
Ready to
Oh,
jam.
stand still.
What are you looking at?
Prepare for smart.
That's better.
How appropriate.
Bring it on.
This song's for you. Turn it up. That's it.
Everything I can. Let's duel.
Honored to meet me.
I'm guessing that was free.
Down
Pretty
from
good
above.
crowd today. Let's rock. Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
Even on a losing streak, as long as people still have hope, they'll keep throwing money on the table. The chance. The potential is what's going on. That's what justifies the gamble.
There's no those look good. Those deep brave.
Honored to meet me. Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours!
Prepare for smart. Oh, stand still.
Naughty child. Nap time.
What are you looking at?
It's all or nothing!
Let's duel. Time's up.
That'll take more than medicine. Just a little something.
I'm guessing that wasn't free.
Down.
Waiting in line for a bullet. Bring it on.
That's better.
I'm guessing that wasn't free.
It's all or nothing! Double dip!
There's no reason those look good. Those deep brave. Let's duel.
Just a little something.
I'm guessing that wasn't free. For smart.
Time for a shot.
It's all or nothing!
Oh, you stand still. Bring it on. Those look good. Those deep brave.
That'll take more than medicine. Nap time. Just a little something.
I'm guessing that wasn't free.
Down.
Waiting in line for a bullet.
Naughty child. That's better.
I'm guessing that wasn't free.
It's all or nothing! Double dip!
Great marksmanship.
We're back here again.
Ladies, gentlemen, dream seekers, tycoons, esteemed guests of the watchmaker and the family. Also not forgetting the nameless of the renowned Astral Express.
Astral Express.
We've kept your appointment.
All right. Let's see who has the last laugh.
Let the games begin!
Let's do it. Fair and square. Fire!
Turn up the volume.
Naughty children, don't listen. Here comes the medicine.
Ready to jam.
Bring it on.
Pretty good crowd today.
By the order of the Ten, we'll execute the Marastruck!
Turn it up.
Do you admit this crime?
That's better.
I'm guessing that wasn't prepared. Prepared for some.
This song's for you. Let's rock.
No illness is the Marastruck.
Right, the lucky streak.
Time for a shot.
I'm guessing that wasn't.
Just a little something. Think nothing.
Motor function restored.
Let's duel. Waiting in line for a bullet.
Pretty good crowd today.
Naughty child. That's better.
I'm guessing that was.
That's it.
Down from the heart. Bring it on.
Time for the main event. Let's rock.
Do you admit this crime?
Ready to jam.
There's no reason those with the loaded gun, those who did the grave. Prepare for some. Let's duel.
Turn it up. You can fight it or rock with it.
It's time.
Time for a shot. That's better.
Motor function
Still.
Justin, just a little something. Think nothing.
Ready to jam.
No illness is the Marastruck.
Waiting in line for a bullet.
This song's for you. Keep up.
You could have surrendered.
I'm
Pretty
guessing
good
that
crowd today.
Do you admit this crime? By the order of the execute the Marastruck!
Down from above.
That's better.
Ready to jam.
Bring it on.
This song's for you. Let's rock.
You can't hurt me.
Oh, stand still.
Naughty child. Justin, just a little something. Think nothing.
Ready to jam.
There's no reason those with the loaded gun, those who did the grave.
No illness is the Marastruck.
Let's duel. Turns
could have surrendered.
Prepare for some.
Let's rock!
Waiting in line for a bullet.
It's time.
Time for a shot. That's better.
Motor function restored.
Even on losing, as long as people say throw money on the table. The chance, no matter how small, the potential is what you hang on to. That's what justifies the gamble.
Ready to jam.
Just a little something.
Motor function restored.
Down.
This song's for you. Keep up.
Do you admit this crime?
Naughty child. Nap time.
It's all or nothing.
By the order of the Ten Lords, execute the Marastruck! No amnesty for the Marastruck.
Ready to lose yourself?
You can fight it, or rock with it!
Pretty good crowd today.
Turn it up! You could have surrendered.
All you stand still. There's no reason those with a loaded gun. Those who dig their own grave. There's your reward.
That's better.
I'm guessing that wasn't for free. Prepare for something.
Just a little something.
Motor function restored.
It's all or nothing. Double down.
Haven't eaten yet.
Down from a
Time for a shot. Nap time.
All you stand still. Let's duel.
It's all or nothing.
But I'm by the order of the Ten Lords, execute the Marastruck!
Going all in.
There's inspiration in every glance and every breeze.
We're back here again.
Ladies, gentlemen, dream seekers, tycoons, esteemed guests of the watchmaker and the family. Also not forgetting the nameless of the renowned Astral Express.
Astral Express.
All right. Let's see who has the last laugh.
Let the game begin!
This song's for you. Turn it up.
Naughty child. That's better.
How appropriate.
Everything I stand still.
Pretty good crowd today. Keep up. My tempo!
You must be honored to meet me. It's gonna hurt.
Naughty children, don't listen. Here comes the medicine.
Ready to jam.
I have brain.
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
How appropriate.
Prepare for some hard work. Remember to aim for the heart. Bring it on, Booker. Draw.
Pretty good crowd today. Turn up the volume.
What are you looking at? Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours!
That'll take more than medicine.
Bring it on. There's your reward. There's no reasoning with those with a loaded gun. Those who dig their own grave.
Let's rock! What are you looking at? Hit!
I'm guessing that wasn't for free.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
Down from above.
Fire!
This song's just for you. Keep up. My tempo!
You must be honored to meet me.
Time for a shot.
How appropriate.
Time to double dip!
Everything I got. All of you stand still. There's no reasoning with you punching it. There are only two kinds of people in the world. Those with a loaded gun. Those who dig their own grave.
Pretty good crowd today. Turn up the volume.
What are you looking at?
Naughty children, don't listen. All better now?
Ready
Waiting
to
in line
jam.
for a bullet? Let's do it. Fair and square. Draw. Here's your final reward.
Time. Let's rock.
It's gonna hurt.
I'm okay.
Prepare for some hard luck.
Time for a shot. Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
I'm guessing that wasn't for free. Bring it on, Booker. Fire!
Time to twirl!
This song's just for you.
You've got it.
Let's the stick.
All or nothing.
still. Let's do it. Fair and square. Draw.
Time to bow out.
Here comes the medicine.
I'm guessing
Do
that
you
was
know who I am? Ever see a diamond this big? It's all yours.
Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music. Conquer us all!
I'm okay.
Fun play coming down from the river. Aim in the heart.
Pretty good crowd today.
Let's rock. You must be honored to meet me. It's gonna hurt. How appropriate.
waiting in line for a bullet. Bring it on, Booker. Fire. I didn't see.
What are you looking at?
Even on a lazy night, as long as people still have hope, they'll keep throwing money on the table. The potential is what you hang on to. That's what justifies.
Let's do it. Fair and square. Draw.
Naughty children, don't listen. All better now? Let's rock! You must be honored to meet me.
Fire! Here's your final reward.
That'll take more than medics. You're in bad shape.
Prepare for some hard luck.
This song's just for you. Turn up the volume.
Run fast!
Savor the vigor of life.
The dice are
All or nothing!
Do you know who I am? Ever see a diamond this big? It's all yours. Time to twirl!
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
Let's look
Keep up. My tempo.
It's gonna hurt.
All of you stand still. Bring it on, Booker. Draw. There's no reasoning with you. There are only two kinds of people in the world. Those with a loaded gun. Those who dig their own grave.
That'll take just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it. How appropriate. Nap time.
fun play coming down from the
Pretty good crowd today. Turn up the volume.
What are you looking at? Maybe keep it down?
Waiting in line for a bullet?
Here comes the medicine.
I'm guessing that wasn't free.
The dice are
All or nothing!
Do you know who I am? Ever see a diamond this big? It's all yours!
Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music. Conquer us all!
Time to double dip!
Keep up! My tempo!
All of you stand still. Let's duel. Fair and square. Fire!
Prepare for some hard luck.
Time for a shot. Savor the vigor. Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Ready to jam. Turn up the volume.
You must be honored to meet me.
Bring it on, Borger. Draw.
The dice are cast.
All or nothing!
I won't break.
Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music. Conquer us all!
Going all
That's it. That's it.
Don't worry, this one's on me. There's no reasoning with you, but there are only two kinds of people in the world. Those with a loaded gun. Those who dig their own grave. Fire! I didn't say you can't break.
Everybody's like that. Down to the last player. So why can't I be happy too? Why can't I feel that free? Always hide your ace with a straight face. I'm starting to get a little impatient with you all. Friends, to fully relish this, I'm betting every last chip. Only by casting aside reason does one truly gamble. Emanator, I know you'll match my wager, right?
You're leaving?
Perhaps. I might pass through the place you mentioned.
Penacony. What do you hope to find within a dream?
I'm not looking for anything. They aren't in a dream.
I'm afraid the family will not open.
Why?
Because the path you walk is not accepted by the Harmony.
Even if that's not what I...
Precisely because it's not what you want. Because they are not like other eons. They have never glanced at anyone, and they never need to. They leave woven strands of fate for humans to walk, and together...
There are always those who rise from the shadow. In your eyes.
You still have a strand of color, but not much.
That is enough. Before they vanish completely, I will reach the Nihility's end. I wish to mourn the departed, weeping like rain, to swell the crossing stream. As the tide arrives, leading you back home.
What is this place? A gigantic black hole. Have I...
Welcome to this sad world, Kakavasha.
Feeling lucky. Feeling lucky.
Your good luck is the most precious wealth we, all Avgin, have.
You came out alive after 2 days. It proves that you are the real deal.
Wealth, status, power. The IPC will give you whatever you want, even what you don't want.
As for us, we will reunite in Kakava's next Aurora.
It's a pity this is not the place you were expecting.
Melody. Is it?
Perhaps to you, I am just an emanator who's hiding her identity. But the sleeping and shapeless never glance at anyone. They have no face, no form, and even less of a will to speak. The nihility envelops everyone equally. Only some who have gone under their shadow can go farther, tainting themselves with more nihility. That's all.
That's all. My friend, you really leave me at a loss for words. So, is this my final destination? The land of the dead?
This is all but a fleeting dream. One of the thousands of manifestations of IX. Under the watchful eye of nihility, we momentarily linger here before moving on to our own paths.
It seems that my death has already been determined.
Even if you wish for it, I can't promise you anything. Now that you've accomplished your goal, I think you can be a little more forthcoming.
What do you mean?
Your performance at the theme park was wonderful and grandiose. A simple yet practical technique that fooled almost everyone. No one would have ever thought that you would have gone to such lengths, even staking your life just to prove a fact that had seemingly been disproved long ago. Real death does not exist in Penacony's dreamscape.
Why would I do this?
Because this is the only way you can uncover a secret that is even more unspeakable than the serial murders. To use this dream death to get there. To that promised land people constantly seek in this grand gathering. Penacony. The legacy of the Watchmaker. The true land of exile.
How did you find out?
I never imagined that something I learned about unexpectedly would become the key to connecting everything.
It's that person's identity, isn't it?
I see you're in the know.
Let's just say I'd put money on the possibility. The murder isn't nearly enough to disrupt business as usual. Even if there were 1 or 2 murders on Penacony, most people wouldn't be personally affected. And that won't create any waves. This dream of theirs isn't a boundless sea. It's a lonely island. The family used the Harmony to build a high wall and isolate them from the vast and treacherous ocean of the outside world. That barrier they built keeps death out. But it also keeps the secrets that are lost in that—
Unless someone goes to the other side of the barrier and lives to tell the tale.
Someone already has. I got the idea early on, chewing on that masked fool's little hint. If a mute isn't someone who cannot make a sound, then it has to be someone who cannot speak. Someone who survived the treacherous depths, but is unable to take the stage and speak the truth. Well, I'm happy to know she's safe and sound, and still—
Hint? Is that not proof?
Well, proof is the one thing I don't have. The only thing that can prove these conjectures is for the family to come clean. And with the way they buttered up these outsiders, it seems pretty clear they're intent on covering their tracks. But you don't need proof to have a suspicion. And for me, suspicion is enough. I didn't need to find the Memory Zone meme. I just needed for someone to kill me like it killed that silver-haired girl.
You don't sound very confident to me. Going out of your way to make citywide broadcasts in an attempt to involve more people. You are simply betting on the possibility of someone being able to break down the barrier. You're very lucky that fate has decided to let us cross paths. I happen to be equipped with a very sharp— You possess great cunning, deliberately setting us up to be on opposing sides, constantly repeating the words of the Emanator in front of others, leaving me no choice but to draw my blade against you. And that's how you win. Opportunity and strategy, both are essential. And in your plans, the IPC always wins. Even if you lose the bet. To the family, the life of an ambassador is still invaluable.
Well, it's a huge gamble, isn't it? But allow me to point out a mistake. The IPC's success is not guaranteed. I, unfortunately, have no contingencies for such an important— Detonating a Stellaron. I can't do it. The Aventurine Stone is too broken to even safeguard my escape from the stage. If, at the end of the day, you did not unsheath your blade, I would have lost the bet.
It is pointless to discuss what-ifs. You have won. Your prize is an entry ticket into that deep sea. And after this, whether you can return from the abyss is another gamble of you. Have you never wavered?
Wavered? Of course I have. But I can only bank on my own good fortune. Because other than that,
Wake up from this dream and go to where you should be. Your gamble is not over yet.
Before we part, can you answer one more question? As someone who has traveled on that road, why are we born into this world? If it's just to die.
I don't think this and never have. Nor do you.
But the nihility envelops you and I. And everyone.
And because of that, it's pointless.
But it is still there. If the dice of fate are always weighted, then that is our destiny. Why then do we struggle?
My answer might not be able to resolve your confusion, because it has been with you throughout your journey and is already a part of your life. But you said, sleep is the rehearsal of death. So why does life slumber? Because we are not ready for the final rest. So you can definitely understand why we want to be prepared. Even if the ending has been predetermined, that's fine. There are countless things that humans cannot change. But before the end, there are many things that humans can do while on their journey. And because of this, the end will thus reveal a completely different meaning. Take a good look at your pocket. Your friend has already given you the answer. Good luck.
Then I shall get going.
Mister? You're leaving? You ultimately chose to leave this dreamscape?
Yes. Because they are not here. My papa, mama, and big sis.
Then where are they?
They are in a place where everyone will go. A very, very distant place.
Then are you going to?
I'll get there one day. But not now. There will come a day when the sky will drizzle, and I will hear the call of Gaiathra Triclops, and know that it is time for me to go, and be reunited with my family. So, until that time comes, I should...
Preparing for what?
Well, preparing to face them, Kakavasha. And to make them proud.
I know you'll be able to do it. Good luck.
Well, of course. For I am the child who received the blessing of Gaiathra Triclops.
But you still seem nervous.
Well, I seem that way because I am nervous. You know what? What do you say? One last time? Put our palms together?
Are you going now?
Yes. May the Mother Goddess thrice close her eyes for you, keeping your blood eternally pulsing. May your journey be forever peaceful, and your schemes forever concealed.
Our paths will cross again beneath Kakava's shimmering auroras. Farewell, Kakavasha.
The light of the Aventurine Stone has disappeared. This only represents one outcome.
He kept his promise. And got what he wanted.
As planned, your cornerstone has been successfully sent to the family.
Let's fulfill our duty and start harvesting. I come for an audience. I come to fill wine, and I come to claim. I bestow poison in the guise of sweet dew. Come the toil of spring and yield a fall, all for the Amber Lord.
You're awake. I've been waiting on you for quite a while. You've met me before. I'm Sam, the Stellaron Hunter. I originally planned on showing up earlier to reveal some truths to you. But I encountered more roadblocks than expected. 11 times I've tried, but ended in failure. Before I knew it, this world and I became too intertwined, and it became too difficult to escape. Elio is right. In this land of the dreams, you and I will reap unforgettable gains. I don't know people's hearts as well as he and Kafka do. Nor do I have a specialty like Silverwolf and Blade. Most of the things that I'm good at only apply to villains who need no mercy. So, there is only one method that I use. This is to show you.
All that I am.
Labyrinth-like corridors and halls? Traps everywhere? The owner of this mansion must be a bit paranoid.
You are so funny, Mr. Security Officer. I hope that sense of humor of yours has helped you find the serial killer.
Just expressing a personal opinion. Why? Did I hit a nerve?
Mr. Gallagher, my patience is wearing thin. Neglecting duties will only make me more suspicious that you...
You also have a difficult master to serve, telling you to ignore the murder case and focus solely on that Charmony festival. Isn't that right, my brother?
Looks like your disguise has helped you successfully understand every facet of the family.
Disguise? You must be blind to be accusing me of being a fake. Open your eyes, take a good look.
Indeed, every part of you is real. The brown hair, soft and curly like Benny's. The orange eyes, which make me miss the gaze of Sir Whitaker. That odd scar, the mark of Wolsey. And the gray vest, tie, hound emblem, bottle, the bartending, and your role as a security officer. These are from all 52 loyal family members. When they are gathered, countless tiny truths are woven together into a lie. You collected a small piece of each of them and claimed them for yourself. Then you invented this. Tell me I'm wrong.
You have guts, I'll give you that. Not bad. I severely underestimated you. Admirable. But so what? Can this prove that I murdered your sister and that stowaway?
This proves that you and the Memory Zone meme death are linked. And that's enough. Listen up. I don't care how you did it. I only care about one thing. You devil. You wretched, despicable dog. Why did you kill her?
You know, in the thick of things, people are blind to the grit in their eyes. Yet they can always feel it scratch. Want the answer? I'll give it to you. The whole thing is just fate playing a cruel joke on us.
Newsflash! Penacony's Charmony Festival has entered its countdown phase. Accompanied by Clocky's TikToks, after 12 system hours, this grand celebration will commence with much fanfare.
I already told you! We can talk things out!
I'm sorry, Fluffy. I really have something urgent to attend to, so I had no choice but to resort to asking this favor of you all.
Since you already know what you're doing, I'll also have to remind you of its risks.
Hey, partner, what's with the hostility? I thought pulling this thing out was just a way of saying...
For the last time, state your identity and purpose.
My name's Boot Hill, and I'm a Galaxy Ranger.
Galaxy Ranger?
You look like you've seen a ghost. Did you think we all went extinct? Well, that's the price you pay for being off-grid for too long.
The righteous heroes of the hunt would never hijack the Astral Express.
I ain't hijacked anything. What, chatting with someone while holding the gun is considered a hijacking?
It probably is.
Pardon my frankness, but there are plenty of rumors in the cosmos regarding the Galaxy Ranger's current status. and none of them are pretty stories. I have a hard time believing you.
Oh, this is hilarious. The tale that this bunch of fools spin is getting out of hand. There's even a bit about the Galaxy Rangers being turned into gibbons by Dr. Primitive, and they're in some valley screwing around on swings. Of course, I know you won't believe me, which is also why, similarly, I have a hard time believing that you're the real Nameless. See the bullets in this gun? 9mm, an eternal classic. I may need the Astral Express's help right now, but if you're an imposter just like that one, then this bullet might just end up in my head. I can't allow myself to be exposed to danger. That's just the way it goes, so you all have to first prove yourselves.
Recognize this?
It's a model fudger. The Jade Abacus of Ally and Oath. The Cian really gave this to you guys?
Model fudger?
This is the Jade Abacus gifted to the Express by the Xianzhou Luofu's general, Jing Yuan. Its presence on board serves as the Xianzhou Alliance's official recognition of the Express. Is that enough?
Not bad, kiddo. And across these sprawling stars, a gentle squeeze is all it takes to rustle up a whole legion of Cloud Knights. Now, I reckon that'd be one fudging sight to behold.
Now it's your turn.
Been ages since the Galaxy Rangers had the spotlight shown on them. We ain't equipped with such fancy gadgets, but I've been around the block enough to know the way to handle these types of situations is easy as pie. All right then, feel free to toss any questions my way. Let's see if my...
And why would I play along?
If I truly am a real Galaxy Ranger, you stand to lose nothing.
All right then. Tell me, what kind of organization are the Galaxy?
My friend, this question is a hard one. I don't think I can even consider us an organization to begin with. Everyone's on their own fated path along the hunt, with their own resolute sense of righteousness and not so welcome among such so-called universal values.
This reply does not instill trust. It only makes your predicament more...
I'm guessing you're gonna ask about some form of shared faith, right? But us Galaxy Rangers don't need that sort of thing. What brings us together is a shared bottom line. Never bully the weak. Never kill the innocent. These oaths aren't some lofty beliefs, but the fundamental bottom line that one must never cross as a person. As Galaxy Rangers, we strictly adhere to the bottom line. When someone crosses them, the hunt's vengeance, and in this moment, the other crucial meaning of bottom line comes into play. As long as you don't cross it, you're free to do whatever you please. You catch my drift?
Second question. Why do
I already said that I seek no trouble. I must go to Penacony for a matter. But I don't have an invite. And I can't even enter the family's hotel doors. If only I could borrow the Nameless's identity. The entire...
Aren't the Galaxy Rangers also esteemed guests?
Oh, you've hit the nail on the head. This is why I'm here. It's fine if I tell you. The Rangers are pursuing an imposter. A son of a nice lady posing as one of us. She's on Penacony right now. My informant is a memo keeper. She's the same as all mimetic organisms, appearing one moment and gone the next. Ugh. She scares the fudge out of me. Still, she gave me some vital info.
That Galaxy Ranger imposter. Who is it?
Is that the third question?
Is it a hard question?
It isn't. Just that you might not believe me. That person calls herself Acheron. And according to our informant, she could be an emanator of nihility.
That's impossible.
That's what I said. Don't worry. When I first received the news, I had the exact same reaction as you.
IX never gives anyone so much as a first glance, and that's perfectly normal. What reason would they have to bequeath strength unto...
Then you must know that emanators can also conceal their own identities, which, for many people, it's better that way. Otherwise, there'd be wanting. I had the good fortune of, even in the purest hunt, you'll to reckon that nihility emanate. So, do you understand now? We don't know what's happening in the dreamscape or how much of... And that Acheron, who knows what she intends to do?
I don't intend to do anything.
That's not up to you. Did you know? People who come to the land of dreams for the first time, they'll subconsciously stop to reaffirm that there's, be it reality or dream. Staring at the sky isn't, but now this night sky has been mercilessly severed, dyed with the mist of nihility. And this whole event happened.
A single slash of a blade isn't really accurate. It was actually 2 blades, just that the second...
That's not many guests who weren't supposed to be invited have gathered at this banquet. The planet of festivities has no place for you, a puppet of nihility. Those who live in the shadows do not bear the right to tread the...
Speaking of living in the shadows, there's probably not much difference between us. It's only polite to reveal your true self, Penacony's Dream Master.
That's just another reason that you...
Whether you believe it or not, this is the real me.
We are one.
Is this the unity that the family espouses?
My mortal shell has long since dissipated. The Oak family's 107...
From the sound of it, it seems like you're asking me to leave, Penacony.
I am glad that you're an understanding one. Alas,
if you think you can.
Are you threatening me?
I ended it with a period. It was a statement, not a threat. Knowing who I am and still showing such malice. You're not the first, nor will you be the last. This scene played out many times before. And usually, when faced with my questions, most people retort, why? The result has invariably been that they can't.
You are confident. But be reminded, the family is forgiving. But not 130. And here I stand.
And you will die. I mean, all of you will. But that won't come to pass. I'll do as you ask. I'll leave.
A wise choice.
I wasn't aware there was a choice.
To you, that surely is the only option. Please bear in mind, you and Penacony are of different worlds. Those born on the far bank cannot seek solace across the river. Leave and never return. The radiance of the planet of festivities is overwhelmingly bright, luring in tricksters, wrong and even more so, when this self-annihilator heralds the destruction of everything. Your strength, Acheron. A befitting name.
Take it from someone on the other side of your so-called river. You know better than I do that Penacony has already deviated from the harmony. Whatever your intentions may be, I foresee only one outcome. Its future holds nothing but nihility. Just like all the worlds that have drowned in their shadow.
Attention, please. The unusual event that occurred moments ago was...
I swear.
Excuse me.
Yeah, what about it?
No need to worry.
Oh, it was just... those chips you normally...
And then those chips simply did...
Huh? Miss...
Shh. Can you help me keep this...
Oh, I see.
Thank you.
Oh.
Press it at just the right moment in the celebration. And there could... All right. It looks like there are other guests. So many people talking about it. This commotion at the theme park definitely made waves.
They would protect the guests within the dream. The family need...
It appears the good sir, however,
Miss Robin, the family can try the...
But as you can see, sir, perhaps the dreamscape...
I could stay here, but keep in mind, guests come to Penacony to enjoy the dreamscapes. They do not wish to be entangled.
Of course. With the Charmony Festival about to commence, we will spare no effort in our preparations. Rest assured. To express
You've had quite a bit to drink.
Hello. May I...
Nothing to be worried.
Hey, are you...
Hey, don't...
Rest assured, Miss...
I trust you guys.
Actually,
Miss Rob...
Thank you all for your... Of course, the family...
No wonder.
Don't worry.
Please be assured.
Thank you for your hard work. This is a small gift.
I can't believe...
If trouble comes knocking on our...
Miss Robin?
I didn't
I can't believe...
Preparation is important. Regarding the recent mishap...
But, plus, I met that
Everyone, please do not...
Even if you say... Miss Robin?
Still, I suppose...
Huh?
Here, make sure to take good...
We're back to where it all began. You entered the golden hour from this place. And it is also from here where you will enter the true Penacony. It is a pleasure to journey alongside you once more. But it's time I laid bare the entire truth before you. I'm fine. Sorry, I hope I haven't scared you. I know you have many questions. Do you remember when we encountered death in that strange dreamscape? When I was caught by that meme? In
instant before it killed me, I saw the reflection of another dream. So, following the clues in the script, I came up with some theories about the meme. That's why I instructed Silverwolf to issue invitations. I intended to call upon death before you arrived. To solve the riddle using it is how you see now. I was impaled by the bladed wings of death. The heavy pressure of concentrated moon, but after the momentary numbness subsided, I was still alive. And it was just as I thought. And so, then I ran after her. And that's it. That is all. I know it's tough to believe all this without reservations. Now, let's leave this place. Take a deep breath. And visual 3, 2, 1. Don't be afraid. The one who... I never knew you could do this. Do you have a driver's license?
I do.
That is...
Why? Because this is Japella, the city of sins?
No, I'm just thinking that you haven't slept in 20 system hours.
I'm fine. I'll survive.
I'm not so sure about that.
Infiltration is over. Feel free to activate Sam anytime you like.
There's still some time before the next part of the script unfolds. Let me stay a little longer in this spot. Such a long tunnel.
In half a system hour, it will lead us to Kafka. And then comes the downfall of the Japella Brotherhood.
Is that also part of the script?
It's in your script, too.
Sorry.
Their destiny won't change just because of your selective... I told you before. It's a bad habit.
What about you, then? Is this the moment you finally find the death you've...
As always, it's a blank slate. It's not on this planet. Why the sudden inquiry?
Because I'm currently in a car with a sleep-deprived driver.
This car has full self-driving capabilities. I'll just put my hand on the steering wheel.
Hey, don't take everything so serious. Elio would always say there's only one type of destiny. The inescapable type. He can see the future, but before that moment...
After today, that's your next stop.
Land of the dreams.
Glad to see you're safe and sound.
Close your eyes. This is the answer.
The question that has been perplexing us, does death really exist in Dreamscape, appears to be a cognitive. Every emergence of that.
The atmosphere here is starkly different from the beautiful dream, but from the whispers of the residents.
It's that man again. Himiko and March have already...
The real Dreamscape